an issue, a giant issue. There is a massive camera that looks down into the car park. Usually I like to have a loose plan for a video, but today I do not have anything. I was hoping Victoria could come with me. That's a good bit of driving there, sir. Top notch. But unfortunately, Becky is busy and she's working for a while, so she can't join me on this one. But that is not going to stop me. I am driving to, well, I don't know. I literally have no idea what is about to happen in this episode, but what I do know is I'm heading towards the M25 and I'm just going to drive around that until I get bored, then pull off at the nearest junction, head in that general direction and see what happens. Let's get this spontaneous show on the road. Traffic seems to be building up a bit and the last thing I want is to be sat on the motorway doing nothing for hours. So I am pulling off at this junction. Well, I was about to tell you what the junction was and where it was heading, but I forgot to look, to be honest. So I've pulled off at A junction. We're going this way. Well, it looks like we're joining another motorway, but the traffic doesn't seem as bad. What is it? Oh, the M40, Beaconsfield, I think that's how you pronounce it, Oxford and Birmingham. Birmingham, 100 miles. Do you know what? I like the sound of that, 100 miles. I like rounded numbers, and you can't really get more rounded than 100. That sounds perfect. Let's head to Birmingham. Look at the shadow eating his dinner. Yummy. Delicious. More please. Oh great, the car's leaving. That's ruined my fun. I've pulled up at a services on the M40. I've been driving for just over a couple of hours now, so I thought I'd take a little break. But usually at this stage, I'm like wanting to stop driving and just find somewhere to park up for the night. But I feel like I've got at least 2 more hours driving in me. So I'm going to go in there, find the toilets, hopefully find something to eat for tonight as well, because if I can avoid going supermarket shopping, that would be ideal. Some of the keen-eyed viewers out there might have noticed my new Adventures hoodie. This one is actually a reject, so I've been ordering so many hoodies from so many different countries and brands because I want to put out some merch, but I want it to be the perfect high quality merch, not just standard stuff. So this one is actually a reject one, but it's nice and warm, so I thought I'd wear it tonight. But there will be some final designs and final products in probably early December, so keep your eye out, or both your eyes, I guess. I have got a few things to catch up on. I'm going to have about a 15-minute break, and I think I've got a sort of plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find out where all the different branches of my gym are, and I think I might start heading towards one of them so that in the morning I can go and use the gym, have a shower and all that. But I don't know where that might be yet. I'm hoping up north because I want to go up the country a bit further. So there is 2 gyms. One is in Stoke-on-Trent and one is in Stockport. I'll just start driving up north and I'll make the decision based on how long I can be bothered to drive. It was like torrential downpour back there, so I was just concentrating on driving, and before I knew it I was nearly at Stockport. I am looking for my gym, and when I find it I'm going to see if there's any chance that I can stay in the car park of the gym overnight. I know some of the gyms have got restrictions and parking barriers and things like that, but we're nearly there, so we're going to check that out first, and if not I'm going to have to find somewhere else to stay around here. I think this is it. I can't see any signs for the gym, but this is where the navigational system has taken me. Right, it's raining out here, so I'm going to be quick, but basically this car park behind me is a nice small quiet one. That's where I'm currently parked. But there is this sign up here. I think it's alright though. And then this big car park behind me here is obviously the main one. I don't really want to go in there if I don't have to. God, this weather is not fun. So it says this little car park is for Parswood Entertainment customers only. Now I've got no idea what Parswood Entertainment is, but I'm hoping my gym is part of that. But the only worry is that sometimes when you go into things like that, you have to sign your car in inside to stop yourself getting a ticket. So I'm going to tuck myself right up into this corner over here. Right. I'm just going to walk around to the front of the building and see if I have to sign the van in on the computer in the gym to avoid me getting a ticket.
Yeah, no, it's free parking. Yeah. No, it's just free parking. It's just they might lock the gates at some point.
I don't know how much of that you heard, but she said I won't get a ticket, but they might lock me in tonight. But I'm not fussed about that. As long as they let me out in the morning. We are in. The time is nearly 9:30. When did I leave mine? 2:30 was it? I'm glad that I've come this far up the country because it's been a while since I've actually got that far out of my hometown. And now I feel like I'm on a real road trip. New York deli pastrami. I'm not actually a fan of gherkins, or pickled wallies as I call them, but they're so finely cut up in here that I reckon I can do it. Plus I'm so hungry that I could eat a leather glove and still enjoy it. What a choice that was. Oh, I'll take it back. I thought there were small lumps of gherkins. That looks like something that's come straight out of Satan's garden. And welcome to my office, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do the sensible thing now and get an hour's worth of work done. Right, it's gone midnight, so it's pretty quiet around here. The car park looks a bit dead. I can see over the top there, and everyone seems to have gone. I don't think I've been locked in, but the thing is, I can't actually go around there because just behind this tree here, there is a massive camera that looks down into the car park. So I don't want anyone to notice that I'm still in here and come along and tell me to move. But I've got this nice little hidden area to stretch my legs just by the side of my van here. Got a nice covering of bushes behind me and to the side. Stealthed right up, so I'm pretty sure tonight is going to be a successful one. And I've just realised there is also a camera up on that wall there looking right down this way, so that is my cue to get back inside. We have got the full works going on tonight. Obviously, I've got the projector out. The snack of choice, crunchy peanut butter bar. 250 watt fan heater in the corner, and I can turn that on and off with the EcoFlow app, so I don't have to get out of bed. We've got the screen down as usual, and we've also got the heated blanket controls at the bottom of the bed there. So that is me sorted for the night. I will catch you guys in the morning.
We're off for a nice little 7.5 mile hike, I think it was. Basically, we're going off all around over there.
Good morning, people. I need to get up. It sounds quiet outside, but there's quite a few cars. I had a look out the curtain. The fan heater and the electric blanket worked a treat though. I was actually too hot in the middle of the night. But I had a good night's sleep anyway, so job done. That's one of those cameras I was showing you last night. And the other one is literally just up there. I'm just heading round to the gym to get a shower. I'm 99% sure that I just washed my hair with hand soap, but I'm feeling fresh. I've said it before and I'll say it again, it's always worth buying the quality bacon. In fact, I don't think I've ever said that in my life, but it is. Yes, that is the one. I'm going to finish this gift from the heavens and my hot chocolate, then I'm going to get changed, wash up, and I guess we've got to figure out what to do today. I've got no idea what Stockport has to offer, but there's only one way to find out. We have an issue, a giant issue. I was on my way into Manchester city centre. I was just going to wander around the streets and see what it's like there, but it started to rain, so instead I pulled into this place. This is the Trafford Centre. It's basically a massive shopping centre, and I've just been wandering around looking at some nice clothes and some trainers and things like that. And I've seen a watch and I really wanted it, but I can't afford it. It's £500. If this channel ever gets to 50,000 subscribers, I'm going to buy myself that watch as a gift. So I've got back into the van. Nothing is coming on at all. So I thought obviously the battery was flat, but then 5 minutes ago I was using the GoPro. It doesn't have a battery in that GoPro, by the way. It's powered purely by the car. So I know the battery was working 5 minutes ago. The battery voltage is shown at 13 volts, so the battery isn't flat, which is what I thought. It's full. So why has it disconnected all power from the van? There's nothing obvious disconnected from the battery itself, so a wire must have come loose somewhere inside.
We are experiencing high demand for service. The quickest way to report your breakdown is through the AA app or online.
Oh, this is my favourite day ever. I love this. I absolutely love it. Oh yes, I want this to happen all the time. It can't be like a rat that's chewed through something, surely. I would have heard him scuffling around because it's only just happened. Maybe it was that woman I saw up there with massive teeth. I've just had a thought. We have life, ladies and gentlemen. I just remembered that these ex-British gas vans come with a battery isolator switch thing in the front, and if anything trips the electrics for any reason, you can go around there and reset it with a button. And I thought I'd better just try that. Tried it. Job's a good un. Oh, Jelly Bean, don't you worry, I was never going to let you slip away. I gave her metaphorical mouth to mouth, and she loved it. Every second of it, didn't you, Jelly Bean? Oh, yes, you did. Oh, sorry, not you. So last night, or this morning rather, I discovered the top of my duvet was a little bit damp when I was putting it away. Now, I didn't have a trouser accident. I know that for sure. Well, I'm like 80% sure I didn't, maybe 20% sure. No, I didn't have a trouser accident. But what's happened is because I've now got a heated blanket underneath the duvet, obviously that's making it really warm, and then the cold air above it is causing condensation, and I think because of what that duvet is made of, it's made of pure organic fluff, basically. The condensation actually sticks to the duvet, and I've never had that before with a cotton duvet, so I am going to go and buy a new duvet cover and a new duvet because I want one that's slightly smaller and more manageable in the van, and then I'm going to build a Megatron of intertwined heated duvetness into one massive unit of a thing. Why does it have to get so dark already? What is the time? Oh, well, according to this, it's 1:45 in the morning. The clock must have reset when Jelly Bean slipped into a coma. Anyway, I need to get to a car park with a roof so that I can fashion my new duvet system together without getting wet because I need the doors open. So I'm headed back to the Trafford Centre car park where I was before. But I'm going to leave this episode here and I will show you guys my new invention in the next episode because this road trip is far from over. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that button down below because you're not going to want to miss this invention. I'm basically Thomas Edison at this point, mixed with Elon Musk. It's almost like they've had a baby and I am it. But as usual, a massive thank you to everybody who's donated to the channel by buying me a brain cell through the link in the description below. Stay tuned for part 2 and I'll see you guys then.